Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. And let me first start by first few comments on the last video. Let me explain something to you guys. Actually, it's a small percent of you guys. First of all, how do I say this without hurting your feelings? What I choose to put up is what I choose to put up. Okay? You will not control what I choose to put up. All right, so I deleted your immature comments. They're immature, but let me explain why. Okay, what you guys don't realize is that my channel attracts haters all the time and stuff like that because I go out and I make other comments on other people's videos. So I attract a lot of the racist people, okay? So they show up and they start making these bad comments. Then I get a lot of mail about it. So the last video I chose to educate those people who send me mail what these people really like. Okay? So I chose to educate those people who send me the mail. Do you understand? Get it? I'm educating them, not you, because you guys are the type, I looked at your channels, you're the type that, want to learn how to kiss. I want to learn how to kiss. I want to learn how to approach. No, that's what you want. That's fine. That's cool. Whenever I put up videos like that, watch them, knock yourself out. Okay? Fine. But I teach about life, okay? I did the game well because I mastered everything in life very well. Especially how to see the truth. So the people who want to learn how to see the truth, they get a view of the truth of these people that come to the channel troll, so they don't have to email me as much, start complaining to me. So I get a lot of complaints, okay? So to show these people and teach these people that complain to me about the trolls, I teach them what these people are like and where they're coming from. So understanding will help them. Now, next, if I help one of the trolls see themselves and they realize, oh, damn, this motherfucker's right. All I'm doing is just expressing my own negativity in my own life. And if I stop them from going to other people's channels, I've also done a good thing. It may not benefit you personally, which I think is pretty immature, but it may not benefit you personally, but it does benefit the rest of this community that we're in there. Get it? Okay. Next, wherever you go in life, you're always going to run into people like these big men. And I'd probably make some of you guys a little bit upset, because I call them little dweebs and all that. But you're going to run into that same kind of personality, that negative personality. I'm teaching you what these people are about, so you get a better understanding. Let's say you have one of these kind of people at work. What do? Understand where they're coming from. Then you can just look down on them. You realize then this guy's got a small mind person trying to push a big ego on me. Okay? So I'm showing you what these people are about. Just because you don't get the lesson does not mean it's not a valid lesson. Do you understand? Let me know if you don't understand. Now, I removed your immature comments. Don't take offense, because I realize it's a learning process. All right? I don't just teach about the game. If you come here for just the game, you're going to be disappointed. I also teach black people about African history because it's beneficial to black people, not white people. Actually, it benefits white folks also because it teaches white folks the truth. You've been lied to as well as we have. So it helps open your eyes, helps give you some conversation stuff to talk about. It also improves black folks, self-esteem and stuff like that. Give them real self-esteem. But that doesn't benefit you guys directly. It doesn't teach you, hard skills on, how to stick your dick in a pussy, how to find the pussy, where to put your lips on top of her lips. But there is a benefit to it, okay? You got to understand that. And my channel is not just about you. I hope you get that into your heads. I would never do a channel for one group of people, ever. I mean ever. We don't do that here. All right? Now, let's go on to some mail, some real shit. Let's see. Dating single moms. Robert. Nope. Sorry, wrong one. Need help, Supreme. From Eric. Hey there, Supreme. Been watching your videos for the last 2 weeks, and I like your stuff. I'm not a nerd or a goober, and I have come up in my life, and always am. However, I always end up with a woman I don't feel attracted to. I've slept with 5 women, all one-night stands, and 4 out of the 5 of them were chubby and overweight. Not a lot, but still not in shape. And when I follow up with them, I find it hard to maintain any kind of relationship due to my lack of attraction to them. Oh, I don't know, but Eric, you might have wrote the wrong person about this. I, on the other hand, am in great shape. I'm 6'3", 205 pounds. You're a good height and a good weight. With around 8% body fat, and take great care of myself. I deadlift 400 pounds last week, so I know how to create a good physique. I always dress well. I'm decent looking and never hoe chase after these smoking hot girls because I know I don't have the facial looks to attract them. Okay, let me say something here, brother. It's not always about the face. Okay, you're tall. You got a body on you. That sells to these good-looking girls also, by the way. I don't know if you're aware of that. It's not about having a pretty face. Okay, I don't have a pretty face. What else is next? Let's see. I don't have many inner confidence issues. I'm social, positive with people. Always take interest in them and know what I'm doing with my life. I have a very well-paying job while still being in university, and I have met many powerful individuals in my field of interest who not only have helped me come up, but instilled me with great knowledge. However, I'm finding it hard attracting a girl on my level of attractiveness. I always find myself, and here's what your problem is, I always find myself going down a few levels, and that's your choice, okay? Why do you choose to do that? Because I'm sure you have girls on your own level who are giving you eye contact. So why do you feel the need to go down and date down? Okay? I tell my guys who are unattractive, just beginning their game, to date down, or date on their own level, actually, because if you're unattractive, just beginning in life and all that kind of stuff, then you only attract, the same type of girl, average-looking girl. You're average-looking guy, average-looking girl. You're above average. So you're going to be attracting, the bottom ones and the ones on your own level. And you can actually attract two up from what you are. So if you feel like you're a 6, that's an 8. Okay? If you got the body and you dress like you say you do. Let's see what we got here. Let's finish this one up. I always find myself going a few levels, blah, blah, blah. Yes. My level seems to have many options. Because girls, he says, because girls on my level seem to have many options. Well, make yourself one of those options. Stop being weak there, brother. And can afford to attract guys of higher physical attractiveness than themselves. You mean other hotter guys dating down? E.g., a girl that's a 6 will have no trouble hooking up with a guy is an 8 or a 9. Yeah, I can see that. I always end up sleeping with chubby and slightly overweight girls and find it hard for a decent guy like myself with a great body, height, and job to land girls on my own level because of the many options these girls probably have. It's become increasingly frustrating. I need some advice. Thanks for taking the time to read my post. Eric, it's your choice to hook up these girls. You can spend more time waiting for the girl on your own level to give you some eye contact. That's all you got to do. Stop going for the easy lays because you already had your starter hose or your 5 lays. You did 5 lays. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and attract higher quality so you feel more comfortable so that your ego will feel better. Okay? Simple, easy, simple thing. Just choose not to. Don't date down anymore for yourself. All right, yo player. I've been getting a lot of message on POF from single moms, which are good looking. I'm obviously only looking for the pussy and don't want to take care of her baggage. So maybe I should market myself to those women like I do want to settle down in the test the waters with them. If you're getting a lot of messages from them, then go ahead and respond. Take them out to a date. You go and say, did you date single moms back in the day? I sure did. Or aren't they worth fucking with? They were worth fucking with me because I only want the pussy, and I only end up with the pussy. Okay? I wasn't trying to become a daddy daycare. All right? Some of them wanted to, try to get to settle down, and that's where, we had problems, and I moved on. But, I got pussy. That's why I said a constant flow of women coming in and out. All right, next. Workout program. Looks like Jordy says he's trying to buy my workout program. Become one of my trainees. He says I think it's your side, because after I couldn't buy that one, I went and bought the How to Make Woman Come one, and that worked. But the workout one I tried for like 3 days. Huh. I'll check it out there, Jordy. I've already had quite a number of people sign up for it, though. It worked for them. But I will go check. Oh, you know what? You're probably getting lost, because it is a little bit confusing. Let me see if I can find the front page, and I'll just send you a freaking link. Succeed with Supreme Personal Training. That's it. Give me a moment there while I'm waiting for it to come on up. Okay, I'm going to go through the process myself. In fact, I better log out. I just got logged right in right away. Oops. All right, let's log out. Okay. All right. I'm logged out. I'm going to click on Join. And there's a PayPal at the top. I'm going to click that PayPal, see what happens. Maybe I need to reset the PayPal. I don't know. No, it took me straight to PayPal. Click the one at the bottom. Still waiting. Nope, straight to PayPal. So it worked for me not being logged in, Jordy. The computer or the site recognized me as an unknown entity. So you want to click Join. The home page should actually read blog, because I've been putting articles and videos and stuff like that up there for the people that belong to the site. I need to switch it over to just blog instead of home. So that's probably what's the confusion is. The home page should actually be the Join page. But I figured everybody would just look at the top and just click on Join and see what it's about. Get the sales page. And that does ring through. There's a video there, yep, where I talk about, you get access to my ab workout programs. Then why hire a trainer? Why hire a coach? Also, I talk about my video training program, stuff like that. By the way, each training program, just in case when you join, you do each program for a week. That's 3 times. One of the fellows wrote me early, he wants the next week's program. He started in the middle of last week. He's got, one more workout to do. And then his program will change on Wednesday, I believe. I'm not going to try to rush them. I know people want to rush through and get the next one. And no, take your time and grow. Okay? Take your time and grow. By the way, this has nothing to do with the game that I'm talking about. Right? To those fellas that want to make those comments. This has nothing to do with the game. I'm talking about personal training. I'm doing personal training. All right, Dick's writing. What's up, Dick? Humphrey, huh? Dick Humphrey. Writes, I've been watching your videos for almost a year now. I think it's great how you devote your free time to helping others and to pass down advice from your own experiences. I will try to get to the point what my problem is, as I know there are people with bigger issues than mine. My problem is that I have been playing video games since age 9, and I'm now 25. You're probably an addict. I'm really eager to succeed in my life. I finally found something that I am passionate about and will be going to college this September to study. Despite all this, I will never devote my time into doing anything. Despite all this, I never devote my time to doing anything constructive. I instead wasted on playing video games, sometimes up to 5 hours a day into the early hours of the morning. I've tried quitting a number of times, but I always eventually start again. I admit I have a very addictive personality and was diagnosed with a mild form of Asperger's when I was 14. How can I overcome this problem of mine, and what steps can I take to eliminate it? Wow. Okay, this is where I need you guys' help. Because I'm not good at breaking addictions. I just power through it and force myself to stop. I don't have like codified steps to break addictions. They're working on, breaking their porn addiction on my site right now. And people ask me, how? And I just made myself. And I failed a few times. And I went back and I made myself. I got a little strong each time, went back. What it takes is what I recommend for him is to go to Anthony Robbins' videos that are here on YouTube. And he actually has a good way of putting it. Okay, if you don't change yourself, let's say you don't change in 6 months from now, where are you going to be? If you don't change a year from now, where are you going to be? He gets you to write it down and look at it. Then what about 5 years? What about 10 years? Still doing the same thing. So sometimes the shock of waking up to, if I don't change 5 years from now, let's see, he's 25, I'll be 30 years old. I'll still be playing video games like a kid. By the way, if you're not if you're in your 20s, you need to quit the video games. You're a grown-ass adult. Games for kids. And I've got a 36-year-old son that still plays them. That I'm trying to get off of them. And I think because we wouldn't let them play them when they were kids. When the first game came out. By this had nothing to do with the game. This has nothing to do with the game. Sorry, those guys that, I just want to learn how to kiss. But when my boys were kids, the first video game came out, Atari Space Invaders, we wouldn't let them touch it because we got into it. They had the little joystick. Her and I, my ex-wife and I. Then that was a mistake because when they got older, they got the first Xbox game and all that. They couldn't stop. We let them play every now and then when we got tired of it. So I think we created that addiction within our kids. Some did, some didn't. The ones with addictive personality, like my oldest, he went through smoking weed and drugs and all that, finally cleaned himself up, got his life straight. Now he's a great father. That's the one I never talk about. Anyway, he has an addictive kind of personality. I've got an addictive personality also. Okay, like I make myself get addicted to good things. So here's another method you can use: is find a better addiction. I got addicted to fitness back when I was in my 20s, or actually 19 or so. No, it was early that. It's high school. Yeah, because I really got into working out and running. But they say find a better addiction that's more productive. So what can you do that's more productive? You can start hitting the gym and working out every time you feel the urge. Do some push-ups or something. You could get into going back to college. That'll eat up some of your time. That's a better addiction. You get addicted to that. You could take more courses, take a dance class, take a fitness class. You spend that 5 hours learning something that will benefit your life instead and become addicted to that. Find stuff that you enjoy about, like, let's say you like salsa. Become addicted to it, and when you get addicted to that, you'll find, all these other ways to find outlets for your addictive personality that are better for you. So anyway, I hope that helps. I'm not the best on addiction stuff. I think the best way is to replace a better addiction myself. Like I got addicted to, for a while, this in the last 7 years, learning about the internet. Learning how to build websites, learning how to market myself on the internet. So I use a little bit of what I learned to market this channel, stuff like that, and create my products. I would like to become addicted to making new products. That would be good because that increased my productivity. I need to become more productive this year if I want to meet my financial goals. So that's going to be my next addiction. That means I'll be constantly burning my head working. And I've been working. That's why I haven't done very many videos lately. So I'm trying to get a new, more powerful, better addiction, so to speak. All right, fellas. I think that's our show for the day. Let's see if there's any more mail. Nope. By the way, I want you guys to notice something. Since I did my YouTube's Big Men, who shows up? the old troll showed up. Right? That means this person watches my shows every day. Now, I need you guys who are Roger, Menu, Steven, think outside the box. Look at the big picture. What does that mean? If I suddenly do a show exposing this type of person, and then he shows back up to troll for a little while, I knew it was going to happen anyway. It always, whenever I talk about them, they always show up. I expect that. But I was trying to prepare my old guys for the new ones that are going to be coming, because that's what I do. I track trolls. But anyway, it's getting kind of dark in here. I better hurry up and finish this. It's getting dark outside too. I want to finish this before it gets too dark where you can't see me anymore. That's my racial joke. So Steven, Rogue, Menu, HBJ, space HH, IJBN? That's your screen name? Interesting. Really? Anyway, sorry, I gotta get my mind focused. Think outside the box. What does that mean? Well, wait. That means this person actually watches my channel all the time. Yeah. He's actually watched the channel all the time. Okay? That means he's here. Probably one of you guys. Using, one of you guys, could have been one of you three knuckleheads. I'm sorry, three guys that did that when I made that screen name. To come back and, do some hateration. I'm not saying you guys did it, but it could have been. Could have been. I mean, he's watching the channel on a regular basis. Okay? That means this person's life is so so fucked up that he can't stand to look at himself. That's a fucked up individual right there. A fucked up life. So you're going to run across these people in your own lives. People's lives so fucked up that they just take it out on everyone else. Because they're miserable, they want to make everyone else miserable. Or they're going to find someone to target in on. Okay? You got to know how to handle these people out there in the real world. All of you guys. All right. I hope I don't have to repeat this lesson again. I shouldn't. I think you guys, Steven and you other fellas, I think you guys get the point. So until next time, fellas, I think I'm out of here.